Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. My name is Tara. Today, we're going to be closing out February. I understand that it is when I'm recording this, March 8th. I'm not sure when you're going to see this. A lot has gone on. And if you don't know what's going on, I would urge you to go watch my last vlog that I put out on Sunday because a whole lot of. So I'm trying to record a couple videos. So if you see the same top, the same hair, just roll with it, y'all, because I'll be back and forth to the hospital a lot. And I just don't have time to just be recording videos on a daily. So let's start by trying to close out February. We did get another check for March. So we'll also be allocating that out as well, one thing at a time. So let's see. The last thing we did was move $19, which would have been for was that for the Bye Jet or the Amazon? That was for Ally, for Sam's Club and Amazon. And then we had $180. We withdrew $180 from CVS because we needed to take out the money for our variables, like our gas and everything except for the groceries. And then I remembered, oh girl, you didn't you didn't move it from Hold Your Horses in. You just took it from the money that was sitting there. So I moved the money back in so it wouldn't mess anything up. So these zero each other out. Then we got $10 interest. We count all money as money. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure when you are adding and you plan on adding something else with it, possibly you add an equal sign in front of the number. So equals 0.10, and that is 10 cents for interest. You know how we do over here. We like to leave a note because I more than likely won't remember. And that was for February. That's February interest. And there we go. Now, we also got some money. Did we talk about this? No, we got money. Oh my gosh, we got money in March for Amazon, probably affiliate links. Shout out to y'all for going ahead and hitting those affiliate links or buying the coloring book probably or whatever else this is from. Thank you so very much. So we actually have more side income, and this is what I meant about hitting that equal sign. When you add the money, then you can just add the plus sign. If you don't have the equal sign there, it's not going to add correctly. So we got $11.18, and we also got $33.57. This is probably the last of it, but I would not even going to say that. We're going to just ask for more. So these two things are extra, which is amazing. What are we going to do with them? I'm going to move them over into YouTube Boss like I've been doing lately, just because it's just easier for me not to try to figure it all out right now. We'll probably figure it out towards the end of the quarter. So $33.57 plus $11.18, that's $44.75. Thank you so much. I'm trying not to do too much of. I'm grateful, but not trying to get my nervous system so worked up, because I watched a video about if you let your nervous system get super worked up about money when it's coming in, like, yeah, I got money, it doesn't become normal to your nervous system. So you want to be grateful and gratitude for the money. So thank you all for clicking on the links. And I'm grateful to have the money. But I also want to keep a calm nervous system so my nervous system feels like getting money is a normal part of our life. We always just get money. If that made sense to you, leave a heart in the comments. So, and if you've never thought about it that way, because I hadn't thought about it that way until the lady who I was listening to said it that way. Oh, I forgot about the transfer. Okay, so we're waiting to transfer this $44.75, and we're just going to put it in under YouTube Boss Money, and we are going to just leave ourselves a note just because we know how that goes. All right, let me put it on hold. All right. And so we're going from Tara's Major Keys over to YouTube. Oh, it's already at the top, YouTube Boss. And we're going to put $44.75, and that's Amazon. We'll put Amazon affiliates influ. And review Tara's Major Keys to YouTube Boss, $44.75, success. Okay, so that is done. And I'm going to go ahead and make sure that we show that it also came out of YouTube Boss here. $44.85. All right, give me a second. Now that I'm moving money, I forget the phone's going to do the thing. Hold on. Okay, guys. So we're gonna put the 44.85 in YouTube Boss to reflect that we moved that money, and I'm also gonna go ahead and make that green to show that it actually was moved. And then what was next? So then we had $1 came out of Navy Federal. So we're closing out. So we're trying to make everything that is here green to show that it showed. The Nissan payment came out 116.75. And then we got a check, and this is the last thing. So we'll talk about that check later. But let's see. Oh, I don't see that. Oh, we haven't. Because of the whole thing going on, I haven't paid anything on the credit card yet. So I also have to reconcile the credit card. So this is what we're going to do. This 99 cents I actually just paid today. So I'm going to move this to over here. 0.99 cents. We're going to move that over there. We're just going to mark that as 0. Then we have 43.20. I'm pretty sure that already came off the credit card. We just haven't reconciled the credit card to come out of the operating account. So we're also going to move that over here. Going to mark that in clear. And then now this, I don't recall this man sending me his electric bill. I'm gonna move it over here, and then I need to text him. My phone's over there. I would text him right now. I'm like, hey, where's the money? And then this came out of the credit card, the sewer bill. Again, we just haven't had time to to do any of that. But that's kind of, y'all, sometimes I know people are like, don't put your stuff on credit cards, and don't put your stuff on credit cards if you're not responsible with your credit card. But some things with me, I appreciate having the ability to put them on credit card because they come off the credit card. I know I have the money to pay it, but they're paid because they got paid on the credit card. Whereas now with all this stuff going on with the hospital back and forth, um, I would it would have been late because I wouldn't have paid it, like because I would have had to manually pay it. So because it's coming off the card, it worked out. And I hope that made sense. So going down, 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 down. Okay, make the 0. All right, so now we have a bigger rollover of 318.04 because we moved a lot of that money to this next check, but we are at a zero-based budget. We do have every single thing paid that we could have paid. All the things we didn't pay on the credit card yet will be paid today because I'm going to do reconcile the credit card today as well. I'm trying to get everything done today because I'm sure come later on to Monday, it's going to be moving again. It's going to be moving again, y'all. All right. All right, guys. So that's it. We're at a zero-based budget. And I think the only way we can kind of tell is if we're okay is that the 1232.40 that's left minus the check that came in 914.26 is 318.14, but our rollover is 318.04. But that, I guess, somehow we're not adding in the 10 cents. Oh no, 318.04 minus 318.14. The difference is 10. Yeah, the 10 cents. So the 10 cents from the monthly interest somehow is getting lost in the sauce there, but I'm not going to worry about that, you guys. We're pretty close enough. We're a zero-based budget. And so that's the closeout of February. I'll be back and we'll work on the March 1st paycheck, last month of the quarter. So let's get that going. I'll see you guys next time. If you want to find out what's going on personally, check out the vlog. If you've made it this far and you're not subscribed, I would love to have you a subscriber. It is free 99. You just hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Remember, in order to be great, you have to be grateful. I'm super duper grateful for you. Have a wonderful, blessed day. I love you. Mean it.